Absolutely,
so enjoy the money, every one of you.
What a great thing to see a four-player team do it how it should be done. See you next time on The Chase Australia.
On 7's Gold Coast News, the council's rate surprise. Most coast homeowners will be paying less next financial year.
The Palm Beach Aquatic Centre a big winner in the budget. Major upgrade planned.
First indications that the state government will consider removing shark nets during winter.
Tinny Hoons put on notice police appeal for evidence like this.
And how our boat building industry has weathered the COVID storm.
Live from the Gold Coast, 7 News with Rod Young and Amanda Abate.
Good evening. Most coast ratepayers will be paying less to the City Council next year. They'll get a rates rebate, water and waste charges will stay unchanged, and some fees will be waived.
The Mayor had a mid-year present for most homeowners.
We want to make sure that the rates does not increase because people are hurting out there.
Residential rates will be increased by 3.5%. However, ratepayers who live in their homes will receive a rebate of $64, meaning the average bill will fall by around $10.
Retirees would welcome the little bit extra in their pockets every week.
There won't be any increases in water and sewerage charges. Special rates payable from businesses operating in the tourist strip won't be levied next financial year, and there'll be rent relief for local sports clubs, community organisations and surf clubs.
We've focused on providing grants for hardship, grants for community groups.
In a win for small businesses, roadside dining fees will be waived for 12 months, helping support more than 300 restaurants and bars across the city. But Destination Gold Coast's plea for extra funding was rejected.
The business model was underwhelming, in my opinion.
No funds were committed to proposals for a cruise ship terminal and a cableway to Springbrook. Instead, the spending focus was on transport and community facilities. Millions allocated to the light rail to Burleigh, the Hotter Art Gallery, Pimpama's new sporting hub, and major road upgrades in Service Paradise and Main Beach.
$288 million for roads and transport infrastructure in this budget.
More than $500 million will continue to be spent on everyday services such as rubbish collection and waste facilities to ensure the city keeps ticking over.
And we're going to be the most prosperous city post recovery of the COVID-19.
Dion Savage, 7 Gold Coast News.
After years of lobbying, the Palm Beach Aquatic Centre will receive a multi-million-dollar upgrade. The budget has allocated funds for more than just a better pool.
For Annabelle Nusafora, it's been a long time between laps.
Be nice to get in and see if the arms are still working.
A regular swimmer at Palm Beach Aquatic Centre pre-COVID. From today, all council pools are open and her routine is back. A good day for the centre too, lapping up investment in the latest council budget, given the green light for a $52 million redevelopment.
That pool is probably over 40 years old and it was in desperate need of a revamp.
Alongside a youth and community centre, new hydrotherapy and 25-metre 10-lane outdoor pool and extra parking, a long-awaited 18-month project beginning July next year.
Community have been waiting very patiently down there. But I think by waiting, we're getting a much better facility.
It's a welcome investment for the southern end, with 300,000 patrons visiting the centre every year. That number is expected to rise as the area experiences rapid population growth.
It'd be good if we can kind of make it a bit of a hub for people just keeping fit and athletes as well.
Miami Aquatic Centre given a boost too, to renew and replace the older 50-metre pool, the Learn to Swim facility and surrounding amenities. All efforts to ensure our road to recovery goes swimmingly. Holly Fallon, 7 Gold Coast News.
The state government has hinted at possibly replacing some of our shark nets with drum lines as part of a trial. The nets have already trapped several whales this winter.
From Burleigh Heads to Main Beach to Surfers Paradise, 4 whales, including a calf, trapped in shark nets. And it's still early in the migration.
A lot more whales coming past the Gold Coast these days.
Now the Premier's let slip changes to shark control are under consideration.
Part of his proposal is additional drum lines.
The Fisheries Minister wouldn't elaborate, other than to say the government would be announcing trials soon.
It'd be nice to get rid of some of the nets during the whale migration to make sure the whales get safely north.
More than 100,000 have signed a petition for the nets to be removed for a few weeks each year.
The public is overwhelmingly against these nets, especially during whale season.
The Mayor admits the entanglements are a bad look for the coast, but says shark bites are even worse for tourism.
Just look a bit further south where there's no shark nets, there's shark bites.
Like 2 weeks ago off Kingscliff, where a great white killed a surfer.
Got to take some responsibility for staying in the shark's environment.
Just yesterday, another great white was spotted off surfers near the nets that caught a young humpback. Marine conservationists say COVID-19 presents the perfect opportunity to try switching some of the shark nets with drum lines.
We don't have the international tourists on our beaches. It's getting cooler. The whales are coming past.
Up to 40,000 a year and climbing. Alex Lewis, 7 Gold Coast News.
And you can have your say on our Facebook page. So far, 74% of respondents say the nets should be removed. A group of young boaties has been filmed in an ugly confrontation on a local river. It's prompted police to issue a warning to all waterway users.
Tempers flare on a riverbank.
Come on, let's have a go. Who wants to go first? Hold them. Come on, you want to all crack it together?
Absolutely a joke. An absolute joke.
This video was viewed 100,000 times today before being deleted.
Your place,
just like
sorry? Is it your place? It's a waterway, you
Adults hurling accusations and threats at a group of young people.
Oh, you jumped on ski when you seen us, come and gave us a whop, and then took off like the that you are.
Police say the confrontation should never have taken place.
I understand the frustration of those people featured in the video. I ask people to refrain from taking action into their own hands. Vigilante action isn't the answer.
The same person who posted the video also posted these pictures. Tinnies powering along Gold Coast waterways at dangerous speeds. In many of the scenes, the boats are flung out of the water, skipping along vertically on just the engine's propeller. These videos were also deleted this afternoon, but police had already seen them.
The behaviour in them is nothing short of appalling. It's dangerous and reckless, and it's only going to be a matter of time before somebody is seriously injured.
Police have appealed for anyone who has taken similar videos to contact PoliceLink. Josh Adsett, 7 Gold Coast News.
The country's largest super yacht yard is staying afloat during the pandemic. The boatworks at Coomera is making the most of the tourism downturn.
This 43-metre golf craft would normally be cruising the South Pacific, but when COVID-19 hit, it was taken out of the water and into the shed. The boatworks at Coomera had to adapt to the times, encouraging owners to bring their super yachts in for maintenance and upgrades.
It does help stimulate just the broader region of works.
60 specialist marine businesses have been able to continue operating, employing over 1,000 people, including the team from Ocean Degree Services.
A few scary weeks there, but we got to the other side of it and we've actually hired more staff.
The Boatworks Marina doubled its size in February when a $100 million expansion was unveiled.
We pride ourselves on the cleanliness and the point of difference with what we offer here.
The 300-tonne travel lift is the largest on the coast, able to haul 45-metre super yachts onto dry land. These luxury yachts hope to be back in the water within weeks as the domestic tourism industry starts to pick up, with more work on the way when the borders reopen.
We're going to have a lot of boats coming up from Sydney, which is our main database of clients heading north.
It's a great time to get on top of those to-do lists.
Injecting more money into the local economy. Courtney Dunn, 7 Gold Coast News.
Fears of Southport Court crowd chaos have proved unfounded. The details are just ahead.
Plus, entertainment coming back to hotter. We have the program next.
Thousands more footy fans allowed into sports stadiums this weekend.
And the little green car helping patients prepare for life after hospital.
On 7 News, a police officer attacked outside court. What the Victorian outbreak means for Gold Coast border plans. The last of Centrelink's COVID cash up for grabs. How to get it. Booze delivery direct from the brewery. Why publicans are angry. And a sharknet debate dividing the Gold Coast. 7 News at 6.
It's not Lady Gaga. She's only 10.
We're far from the shallow now.
Unbelievable. Amazing is an understatement. New America's Got Talent. Wednesday on 7.
At Coles, we're helping lower the cost of dinner with
everyone's favourite Coles chicken drumsticks. Down to just $4 a kilo for a large pack. And to find delicious chicken recipes, visit coles.com.au. Coles, good things, great value.
The streets are calling. Make sure you're ready to answer. The BMW 118i from 49,900 drive away. Joy is coming.
When you're in pain, it can feel like you're on your own. With years of training and genuine care, Terry White Chemmart are your partners in pain relief. Book a pain medication review today, available in-store or via telehealth. Terry White Chemmart, that's real chemistry.
Thanks for calling ING. This is Adam speaking. How can I help you? No, I'm currently working from home.
Oh, you can call anytime, so...
Sorry. And she's currently nibbling at my toe right now.
Yeah, working from home was a bit tricky at first, but...
There's definitely been some stray farts, hasn't there, mate?
And now your loan's on a fixed rate. Can I help you with anything else?
No, you've made my day.
Well, whatever 2020 throws at you, we're here for a chat anytime.
Too easy.
This is Coral. Rather than make assumptions about how she uses her car, we listened. She saved $297 when she switched to Yui.
I'm very happy with the savings.
Coral is retired. She only uses her car to take her elderly mum to appointments and general running around. But in the current crisis, Coral is driving even less. So we thought it was only right to give Coral temporary relief on her car insurance premium.
Everybody's trying to save a bit of money these days.
Yui, you insured.
Babe, who are you texting? What are you looking at, hon?
Oh, just a little bit of TNW.
Hey, I got a package for Anna.
What?
Wow, you're here already?
With over 180,000 stylish items for your home, there's more than one reason to fall in love with Temple & Webster. The furniture of your dreams delivered. Save today on our massive end of financial year sale.
At Coles, we're helping lower the cost of dinner with everyone's favourite Coles chicken drumsticks. Down to just $4 a kilo for a large pack. And to find delicious chicken recipes, visit coles.com.au. Coles, good things, great value.
There are two ways to choose a new SUV. Old thinking, buy what you've always bought. New thinking, buy one on merit, like the Haval H2. Old, pay a lot more for premium features. New, 7-year warranty, panoramic sunroof, Apple CarPlay and more for your money. Old, low price means less quality. New, German engineering, Swedish safety tech and European design. Haval H2 Auto. New car thinking from $22,990.
Dicing with death and the law. The exclusive best pictures from the video vault of cyclists, skateboarders, food delivery, risking a ride in our tunnels. Plus, don't waste a thing. The solution to the freeze on curbside collections. Who you call to help you out. 7 News at 6.
Police closed an entire street outside Southport Court this morning, fearing a huge crowd as it works through a backlog of cases because of COVID delays. The closure wasn't needed for long today, but the courthouse expects to become much busier later this week.
Hotter has announced a date to welcome back artists and audiences. The new program set to bring the best of homegrown talent together.
Coming out the other side with Fireside, the first Hotter program to welcome guests back post-pandemic.
COVID has impacted on the arts and entertainment industry pretty much like no other sector.
Over 4 weekends from July 10, their road to recovery begins.
Friday nights, it's a bit wild, so it's very fringe, it's live music, it's cabaret.
Saturdays will be a behind-the-scenes look at theatre, and on Sunday, live music sessions.
Performances by Camerata, Circa.
And music legend Tex Perkins.
On this Sunday morning sidewalk.
With a strong focus on local artists, like their Rage Against the Virus campaign launched during COVID.
We actually announced a rapid-fire grant program, grants of $1,000.
Courtenay was one of 10 to receive it with her COVID-inspired fashion line.
Stuck inside for so many days, you lose track of time. I had the concept of
making an outfit for each day, Monday to Friday.
And a chance for screenwriter Nick to fund his animated story of Piper.
Lives on a cruise ship and dreams of becoming an explorer.
Excellent to, help boost a little life into creatives. Hopefully now we can send it out into the world and something can come of it.
Holly Fallon, 7 Gold Coast News.
A little green car is a vital part of rehab at Robina Hospital. Dolores, the Daihatsu, helps patients prepare for life after major surgery or sickness by letting them practice before returning home. We'll show you how it works shortly.
Just ahead, the Suns devastating in their second win on the trot, thrashing the Adelaide Crows for the first time in the club's history.
Plus, 3 Titans on the casualty list following a drubbing from the Dragons.
On 7 News, a police officer attacked outside court. The last of Centrelink's COVID cash up for grabs. How to get it. An arson attack in a suburban driveway. Booze delivery direct from the brewery. Why publicans are angry.
And will people power save curbside collection?
7 News at 6.
They said goodbye to her.
I wasn't ready to go.
Then they said things they might regret.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
I'm back!
What will they say now she's back?
If life gives you lemons, bring Angie back in the house so she can squeeze them in your eye.
I have heard that.
Told you.
Tonight is the night. They'll all unite to bring one person down. Who are they targeting?
Wow. How good's a blindside?
Brand new Big Brother, tonight, 7:30 on 7.
Make sure you're totally ready when it's time to present to your most important audience ever. Unlike ordinary toothpaste, Colgate Total's breakthrough formula actively fights bacteria on your teeth, tongue, cheeks and gums for 12 hours, keeping your whole mouth healthy. Colgate Total. Be totally ready for life.
There's only one place where you'll find all the finishing touches that add style and value to your home. One place for beautiful window furnishings and shutters for inside, and security, awnings, screens and more for outside. Showcase every window, door and patio all year round. For shelter, shade and security,
there's only one Solomons.
onesolomons.com.au.
At Yui, we're all about how you use or don't use your car. So we're giving our clients and new clients temporary relief on their car insurance premiums if they're using their cars less right now. Go to yui.com.au. Yui, you insured.
Macca's new cheesy burgers are your favourites, only cheesier. A golden mozzarella patty with 100% Aussie beef or chicken, and mozzarella sticks are back. Macca's new cheesy range, only for a limited time.
When you start with pork mince, who knows where you'll end up? Get some pork on your fork.
Are you ready to get back to life as you love it? Get full digital news access plus weekend home paper delivery for just $5 a month for the first 3 months. Call 1800 323 111 today.
Dad, what's up with your arm?
This. It's my epic reminder so I don't forget about Aldi's special buys.
Is that your elbow?
Don't touch it.
Tie yourself an epic reminder for this Wednesday and get a DeLonghi coffee machine for $149, an air fryer oven for $149, and a stainless steel pasta machine for $19.99. Only at Aldi. Good. Different.
On 7 News, a police officer attacked outside court. What the Victorian outbreak means for Gold Coast border plans. The last of Centrelink's COVID cash up for grabs. How to get it. Booze delivery direct from the brewery. Why publicans are angry. And the Sharknet debate dividing the Gold Coast. 7 News at 6.
The Suns have shot up to third on the AFL ladder after beating the Adelaide Crows for the first time in the club's history. The young coast side dominated their opponents for the second week in a row. Matt Rowell, again, the best on field.
The tone was set from first touch.
It's great out of the ruck, Wits. He just ripped it out of the air.
Followed by immense pressure and failure to convert until...
Adds a little more heat to the pressure cooker.
The Suns kept the visitors scoreless in the opening term, another club first.
The offence was a little bit sloppy, but we felt that, again, on the back of our contest work, that'll come.
It did. The Crows opened the second, but Stuart Dew's classy kids followed up with 8 straight majors.
He deserves one. Good boy. He gets one.
Matt Rowell backed up as best on field, and Big Ben King chimed in aplenty.
They've got stars of the future, left, right and centre.
Hugh Greenwood shone over his old team. Darcy McPherson earned a vote for Goal of the Year.
Make a miracle happen.
A promotion, I guess, from within is around, everyone playing the role. Sounds boring, but it's really effective.
The Crows started to fire late, but the damage was done. Lockie Weller sealed the deal and Ben Ainsworth put a bow on it.
This was a pivotal moment in the history of both clubs. 12-10-82.
A historic win, celebrated but not to be leaned on.
We've got to have the attitude that we've never turned the corner and we're just hungry for the next contest.
That's the Dockers on Saturday. Expect 6,500 fans in Metricon ready for a sing-along. Mitchell Crone, 7 Gold Coast News.
In stark contrast, the Titans have been sent to the bottom of the ladder by the Dragons. The Gold Coasters were in dire straits early after losing their new fullback, and it only got worse.
An afternoon when nothing went to plan began in the 17th minute.
Looks to his right-hand side, runs past Corey Thompson.
Not long after, Thompson's club debut was cut short by a high shot.
High tackle there, right on the chin.
He never returned from the sideline, and the wound was salted just a few sets later.
Norman over the top, rainbow ball, great pass to Ravalawa.
Makes it hard. You lose your new fullback after 20 minutes to foul play and, you've got to deal with it.
After the break, Titans dropped like flies. Phil Sammy and young Tonomapea both injured, casting the back line into disarray.
Bloke's got to stay out in the field then, and a front row's playing centre and a hooker's playing centre, and then your utility Peachy's playing fullback.
The only beacon of hope, young gun Tanner Boyd, who crashed through for a consolation try.
Tanner Boyd! A ray of sunshine on a gloomy afternoon.
The battered and scattered Titans beaten 20 points to 8.
The score, what it was in the end, I guess it'll flatter us if you didn't watch the game.
Making matters worse, Tonomapea faces a long stint on the sideline, the club confirming a Grade 2 medial ligament injury. Mitchell Crone, 7 Gold Coast News.
Larger crowds will be welcomed back to the footy this week. The trial runs at Metricon and Suncorp over the weekend were deemed a success, so the Suns will be allowed up to 6,500 supporters to cheer them on against the Dockers on Saturday night. Just before that, up to 10,000 fans can go to the Titans-Broncos game in Brisbane.
Weather's next, and it's going to be chilly in the morning, Paul.
Yes, absolutely. Got a couple of days of dry, cool weather. All those details up shortly. Amanda?
Thanks, Bertie. Also coming up after the break, how a little green car is playing a vital role in the rehab of hospital patients after major surgery.
The deadline for instant cash. Your last chance to get what is owing.
1 in 4 Australians are eligible, but you've got only days to act.
The $750 bonus. The $550 household payment. Who's eligible? Everything you need to know. The deadline you can't afford to miss. On 7 News tonight.
Sweetheart, don't cry. I'll rub my eyes on you.
Felt like he gave up on us.
I don't know if the marriage can be saved.
How do you mend a broken family?
Sweetheart, don't cry. I'll rub my eyes all night. If you should need me.
Tell me that you don't love me and I'll walk away.
If you should need me.
Home and Away, tonight on 7.
It's the end of massive electricity bills. Get our biggest solar package at our best ever price. Pay $0 upfront with 24 months 0% interest payment plans.
For solar with a hint of genius, visit smarthousesolar.com.au.
I'm gonna get you, you beautiful, shiny... Oh, you've gone. Come here and reveal yourself, my most precious... Oh, you've gone. Any second now, I'll have you in my...
Whiskers, feed their curiosity.
The biggest thing since joining my budget is that we've eliminated almost all of our debt. And honestly, we have my budget to thank for that.
Call my budget now for your free consultation.
Hey, Tina, can you please slice the lettuce, tomato and onions, toasted buns, grab the sauce and mayo and bring the meat.
Take a break from cooking and get Hungry Jack's Flame Grill Whoppers delivered now on Uber Eats or Menu Lock. Hungry Jack's Delivery. The burgers are better.
Hi mate, what have you been up to?
Not much. I miss you guys and I miss you cooking.
I don't miss a thing. I got the new Woolies Rewards app.
Get everything in one place. Track your points and personalised offers to save even more.
That's why I pick Woolies.
VeggiePod is a multi-award-winning self-watering garden bed, and it's Australian. VeggiePod protects your veggies and promotes amazing growth rates. It's everything Australians love about gardening and nothing we don't. Visit veggiepod.com.au.
Save 20% on your second policy when you buy new, eligible Suncorp home and car insurance together before July 10. Helping you save when you need it most. That's the Suncorp spirit.
Discover something new. Streaming for free on 7plus.
This program brought to you by Medibank COVID-19 Health Assist. To find out more, visit medibank.com.au.
Thanks, guys. Tomorrow on Sunrise, new tech for a new world.
The latest for your phones and devices to help you with work, school and play. See you tomorrow, Gold Coast.
Max Futcher joins us with the top stories just ahead in the news at 6.
Rod, coming up in just a few minutes, what the Victorian outbreak means for Gold Coast border plans and the AFL. A police officer savagely attacked outside court. The 13-year-old boy held hostage and driven around in the boot of a car. An arson attack in a suburban driveway. The petition changing the shark net debate. Thousands of signatures calling for an end to the nets during winter. The last of Centrelink's COVID cash is up for grabs. How to get it and what's the deadline? News for the Gold Coast budget, the final decision on a rate rise. There's controversy building over Eka Dagwood dog stalls setting up in the suburbs. From the Transport Vaults, exclusive video of cyclists and skateboarders riding where they definitely shouldn't be. Booze delivery direct from the brewery to the coast, why publicans are angry. And will People Power save curbside collections? 7 News coming up shortly.
A little green car is helping patients at Robina Hospital. It's giving them the confidence to perform everyday tasks after suffering a serious injury or illness.
Browsing the aisles of a grocery store is nothing new for Jerry Antonouk, but navigating the task in a wheelchair is.
Take for granted a lot of things. Getting in and out of a car is one of them.
The next hurdle is lifting the bags and sliding into the passenger seat. That's where Dolores, the Daihatsu, comes in handy.
Give people an opportunity to practice real life skills while they're in the hospital.
Patients no longer need to go down to the street to master the skill.
Now people can come straight out from the drive of the rehab gym and be practicing straight away.
Jerry suffered a serious infection to his lower leg and made the decision to amputate.
It's just a step in the process. Your life doesn't end because you have an amputation.
5 weeks after the procedure, he's making great progress.
I've only been here for about a month, and where I've gone in that month is significant.
Once his prosthetic is fitted, Jerry hopes he'll learn to drive again.
Here I am at 67 years of age having to have L plates on my car.
Taking the skills he's learned in hospital into his new world.
My best achievements are still to come.
Courtney Dunn, 7 Gold Coast News.
And now here's Paul with more on the Big Chill.
Yeah, thanks for that, Rodney. Hello, everybody. Hope you're keeping safe and well. Have a look at this sort of gorgeous backdrop. Just got to take note here at the Southport Yacht Club. Absolutely stunning down here. Beautiful sunsets at the moment and beautiful night skies. Very clear. Have a look at this pic of the day. And Marie Dupre with a gorgeous shot. Now, this is taken on the South Seaway Wall, right on the end near the Red Beacon there, of course. And that in the background, the Milky Way. What an absolute gorgeous shot. Thank you very much for that. We love seeing those sorts of pics sent to our 7 Gold Coast News Facebook page. Like it, become a fan and send in your pic. Have a look at that at Palm Beach at the moment, 17 degrees. The winds are dropping down, west-northwest, 22 k's. Humidity, it is dry out there, 34%. Barometers up to 1,012. Today we had a high of 21 degrees across most of the Gold Coast, also Nerang and Robina, down to 11 overnight, 7 to 20 for Canungra to the charts. A complexity of low pressure systems to the south. We see that cold front pushing off the far southern majors, not affecting us whatsoever, that part. But what we are seeing, obviously, well, on the tail edge of that actually last night, hence that little bit of rain that we did get. It was actually a really nice rain band as it passed behind that, those cooler westerly winds which cleared the sky. But did drop a lot of snow to the southern Alps, and then round two comes for those guys over the next few days. Another cold front pushing through WA at the moment. That'll move through the Bight into Victoria probably by the end of the week. But that high pressure system will move to the north tomorrow, clearing our skies, bringing more dry weather. 5 to 19 Nerang, 7 to 19 Robina, 7 to 20 Southport, 8 to 20 Burleigh, 7 to 20 in Surfers Paradise. Plenty of sunshine about again. Boaties west-south winds, 25 knots, seas 2 metres. Divers, 20 to 25 metres offshore, looking great if you're going for a dive. Tarwine around Kalinga Bank and the Seaway Walls on Yabbies if you want to do that. Surfers, some nice waves about. Open beaches early. I'll tell you what, if you're keen tomorrow morning, this is the place you want to be. Have a look at the map. TOS and D-Bar. They're the best spots at the moment. Those small swell magnets will fire. Looking ahead now, dry and clear Wednesday, Thursday, down to 6 degrees overnight. Team, if you've got a pot-belly stove or fire at home, time to stoke it. Cool mornings.
Oh, yeah, will do. Thank you, Paul. And thank you for joining us this evening. We'll have more Coast News at the same time tomorrow. News at 6 is starting now. From us all, good night.
Tonight on 7 News, Victoria's alarming new COVID